Welcome TechBrothersIT. In this video, we are going to learn how to add trigger for workspace item events to the data pipeline in Microsoft Fabric. So let's go ahead and take a look what type of events are there and how we can create that trigger. So here am I in my workspace called the sales workspace, and I have different pipelines here and some other items. I'm going to go to one of the pipelines folder here, and then I'm going to create a new item. In the new item, I'm going to select data pipeline, and then I'm going to give some name. I'm going to call this one workspace item. All right, so we are creating this PL workspace item demo pipeline, and in this pipeline, I'm not going to add so many activities. I'm going to add maybe only one activity called the wait. The goal to demonstrate how to use the workspace item events. So now this wait activity, we are going to just go ahead and say 2 seconds or so. Every time I run this pipeline, is going to run for 2 seconds. It's going to wait for 2 seconds and complete. Now we are going to go ahead and add a trigger here. So in the trigger, when we are going to the monitor, and then we have source here, and we have multiple sources here. One of them called the workspace item events. So let's just expand this a little bit and take a look. Events produced by actions on items in workspace, such as item created, deleted, or renamed. So in these cases, let's say if we add any item, then what's going to happen, then our pipeline will execute. We can filter for different item types. We can also have option if we just want to handle deleted part. So if an item is deleted, we want to run some pipeline, that's possible. Or if the item is renamed, then we would like to initiate the execution of the pipeline, that's also possible. So let's click here, and then we will see different types of events available to us. So here we see that there are 6 type of events available. So we have item created succeeded, item created failed, item updated succeeded, item updated failed, item deleted failed succeeded, and item delete failed. So there are different events available for us. If you are only interested in item create succeeded, you can just clear all that and leave this one. We can do that. So we are going to only select maybe just created succeeded. So if the item is successfully created, then our pipeline will execute in this case. If maybe one more, I would like to select item create failed. Sorry, no, item deleted succeeded. So if I am deleting an item and it is successfully deleted, then I would like to initiate the trigger my pipeline. So I'm going to select these 2 events and then select the by workspace. In the workspace, I will select the workspace. In this case, I have sales workspace. You could have many other workspaces that you would like to choose. Now here in the set filter, set the filter condition by selecting the fields to watch and alert value. So here you have many options available. So in this case, maybe you have type here, and this you have in a string with, the string not in, string begins with, the string ends with, so string contains and all that. You have many options available. Now also you can go further in here. You have source, subject, time, ID, and type, and there are the data.item ID. So there are many different filters you can apply right here. Let's leave the filter for now, and let's just work on any item. So we are going to hit the next here, and you can see right there. So we are looking for 2 events here, and those are if the item is created succeeded or item deleted succeeded, then we should trigger this pipeline. Let's hit save here, and now you can see that in the action I have a run a fabric item. So in this case, we have a sales workspace, and then here we have this pipeline choose. And if you want to go and run a notebook or something like that, you can also choose that notebook from here. So in our case, we are going to go with the pipeline, simple, but you can do the notebook as well. And what action we would like to do here, we have a fabric job run pipeline. So that's what we have. So in this case, let's say if I will select notebook, then it says run notebook. Now we will go back here and say select our pipeline, and now we are going to go to the save location. This is workspace, and then here we are creating a new item. So we are going to go ahead and it is our activator item. So I'm going to call this one my workspace trigger. So what's going to happen when we are going to create our any item is going to create that event, and then event is going to kick our pipeline. So let this create first, and then I will show you. Okay, our alert is created. The alert was successfully created in the My Workspace trigger. The alert will take action when the condition you set is met. You can open the activator to view the events. So here, if we will open that, we have events, and then our alert is ready. So whenever we have any items created, alert is going to help us to start our pipeline. So here we can see that our sales workspace alert is running right now, and I can click right here. So it is our workspace here. Under the workspace we have events, and then we have alert created. You can delete the alert, or you have option to delete the events as well. So there are many options you have right here to delete different items. Now if we go to the event level, and then is a live feed, and you have analytics, and then you have a manager source. You can see right here. So you have a workspace, and then here you have detail. You have a Microsoft Fabric item create succeeded, or you have a Microsoft Fabric item delete succeeded. So there are two events. If you go to the alert here, then you are going to see all those other details, such as you are going to see live feed, then you are going to see definition, then you are going to see analytics, then you are going to see history. So here, if you will take a look on the definition on the monitor part, it tells us we are monitoring for the sales workspace, and that's the event right there. Condition we have on every value, and then here action. So once our alert matches with that event, then what's going to happen is going to do some action, and in the action we are going to run this pipeline, and we can actually go ahead and test this action from here, and then we should be all good from here. Let me go back one time here, and I'm going to close, and I'm going to save this pipeline. My pipeline is saved successfully, and now we can go back to our event here. So let me see if so we are going to refresh. Okay, we are all set here, and now what we are going to do, we are going to go back to our monitor here. Sorry, we are going to go right here to the workspace. So this is our sale workspace. I'm going to go to main folder here. Maybe I can go to the pipelines here, and then create an item called test item. So in this I'm going to say test. So this is one of the item I'm creating in the pipeline. So in other words, what we are doing here by creating this pipeline, we are initiating this event of creating item, and then our alert is going to pick that and run our PL workspace demo pipeline. So I can simply put something here. Maybe I will go ahead and in the activities copy activity, and then what I'm going to do in the journal, I'm going to deactivate and save this pipeline. So that will be done, and now we are done here. Now if I go back here in the monitor, we should see some activity here. So if you see right here, we are not seeing anything right now, and I'm gonna go right here. This is our demo. Let's save that as well and close it. So we will close this, and now let me go back here in the monitor. Let's refresh and see if our pipeline is started. As of now, I can see that the pipeline is not started. So that's fine, no problem. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to close this. We created this pipeline for the test purpose. So it was an item in the workspace. So I'm going to go ahead and also do one more thing. I'm going to delete that same pipeline. So it is a test. We just created this, and I'm now going to go ahead and delete this. So I'm creating events, create and delete events. So that's deleted. Now if I go to monitor here and take a look, I'm interested to see if my workspace demo gets started or triggered. As of now, I can see that it's not started at all. So let me go back here in the workspace, and then we go to our activator right here that we created, my workspace trigger. So that we created, we would like to see on different events if it has captured some events. As of now, I can see that it is capturing something. So if we go back to the analytics here, and you can see, I'm gonna just filter for last maybe 15 minutes, and you can see right here it has captured this event. Now let's go to alert here, and we can say take a tour. No, don't show me this, and get started. Now if I go right here and go to the let's say right here, I can see an alert is there. Let's go to live feed, and then here I can see right here. So if you will just hover your mouse here, it is going to tell us what we have done. So we have a item created succeeded. So we created a pipeline. So it has captured that event for us. Now that's great. So what we are expecting for it should trigger PL workspace item and demo pipeline. And now if I will go back to the last 30 minutes, maybe I'm going to close this and I'm looking for actually we should have delete event as well that I don't see as of now. Sometime it comes with the delay, so don't worry. I have been struggling actually with this. I was thinking it should create have the events coming right away or alerts created right away, but it is taken some time. Maybe I have a trial version and that could be the reason, but anyways I'm not sure. So if you go back to our monitor here, and I'm still expecting my pipeline to be triggered, but it did not trigger at all. And if you notice here in the last demo, I did this created some items and I was experimenting. Then all of a sudden it started working, but you know, everything came right away, everything together. But let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh here. So we have still we are not seeing our pipeline started. That's fine. We are going to go back to our sales workspace, and here I'm going to go ahead and create another item. In this case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create lake house. So I will go to lake house and say lake house, and then say test. So we have created this item, and our expectation is the event should be captured here in the event hub right here, and then what should be happening, a trigger will be happening to trigger our pipeline. So let's see, as of now not seeing much, so I'm gonna give just another 5 minutes and 15 minutes and try to refresh. So we have this item that was last time when we created the pipeline. So now we have created the lake house, and it is not capturing right away. So it will, but I told you it is working slow. Now if I go back to monitor, my expectation is my pipeline PL workspace demo should be triggered, but it's not triggered at all. So even this this was a few minutes back, this event is captured, but it did not trigger our pipeline. So if I go to definition, we are fine. If you guys will be like, hey, maybe he has messed up in the definition and that's the reason. So don't worry about that. If we go to definition here, we are just absolutely fine. Everything is we have done in the right way, and that's not a problem. So we should be one more thing. I'm going to refresh this whole thing. Okay, when I refresh here, you can see that we have another event right here. So if I go back here in the live feed under the alerts, and you can see right there. So let me see what it is. This maybe this is for delete. So okay, item created succeeded, so that's fine. And then you can see source and time and everything, and pipeline item type is pipeline. So I'm still like waiting for the other event that was my workspace. So here, see, this should be trigger, so just wait for it. Now if I will move on this side, and I can see more information about the items. So it is the item type is a pipeline. So lake house is still not in this records, these records. So if I will go for 30 minutes, so still not seeing that. It's okay. We can go to the monitor now and see if our pipeline is triggered. So that's not triggered as well. So what we can do one thing. We have a lake house test created. Also we can delete that. So I've been struggling with actually these different type of event when I'm performing this demo, and I tried different things and I, I have this issue going on somehow with my fabric. So I'm not sure if it is just my trial version, and I can blame on the trial version. Maybe this is not treated as a production or something, and that's why the events are not pushed to the alert and event hub and all that, and that's why they are taking some time. So that's fine. I'm not rushing. So let me go back here and let's refresh. So we have done everything what we could. So here, if we go back here and now if I refresh one more time, I'm hoping it would have also captured the lake house. So still it did not capture the lake house creating and deleting part of it. So that's an item as well. So let me create some different item. So let's say if we go ahead and the workspace, sale workspace, if I will create, okay, let's create a warehouse. So let's create test warehouse. So it is creating our warehouse, and if I go to monitor here, I'm still waiting my pipeline to be run. So even for old events, it did not trigger the pipeline. So for the new, I'm just hopeful. So if I will, okay, our warehouse is created, and you can see right here test warehouse. I'm going to close this. I'm going to go to my workspace here, and here is my warehouse. So that's also created. Now still if I go right here and let me close this, and I'm gonna go to workspace again, start this activator again, and see now if it has captured. So still it is showing me only 2 rows. So a different item I have created, but still I'm struggling. So this is fine, but it's not capturing a lake house, and also it did not capture the warehouse creation. Okay, how about if I will go ahead and create another pipeline? Will that it will capture the pipeline? So let's create pipeline tree. Because we did not specify any special type of a pipeline or items, we said that whatever item, so all items should be part of that. So that's not the issue here. If I'm thinking in that direction, hey, guess what? It's just capturing the items called pipelines. So that's not even true. So if I will go right here now, and then let's refresh here. So now we can see that there are 5 alerts here all of a sudden after we created a pipeline. If I go to the events here and take a look on the 5 live feed, I can see that now I have this user who created this pipeline test. Then he has created this pipeline test, and then it is also has captured some information related to the lake house somewhere. So right here, yep, it did capture that. Now that's great, but it is slow. So if you go back to the monitor here and see right there, and now it is running those pipeline. So it is triggered the first for the first event, then for second event, and then for third event. But if you notice here, this is not really honestly like I'm not satisfied, because my expectation is when I create an item, maybe in just 10 seconds or 15 seconds, it captured the event, then alert will just push that to the run my pipeline. But this is not what I'm expecting here, or not. That's what not happening here. I'm just struggling with this and keep checking and trying different things and all that. And if I drop now, this is my warehouse, the item that we have created, and if we delete this, we should expect go back here in the events, and it should capture that event, and then it should trigger also the pipeline there. So we can see right here. So there is a delay for sure. So if you see right here in the last 5 minutes, we are just checking if there is any event, but there is no event. I just dropped the warehouse. So see right there, there isn't, it didn't capture that warehouse event, drop event yet. So, and same way, if I will go back here, so we did a lot of things, and it has captured some of them, and it will capture all of them honestly, but it has taken time, and I'm not really satisfied or happy with the way it is working, because it is creating a lot of delay in my next actions. So see right here in the alert, you can see these different alerts, they are created, and the action should be like running these pipeline. And if you see, there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 alerts as of now. And if I go back to my monitor, and now if I refresh, I have only 4 execution of this pipeline. For each of the alert, there should be 1 execution of that pipeline. So there is a big delay first in capturing the events, and then in the alerts, and then triggering that pipelines. So see right here now, if you go right here and take a look at it, so warehouse is created. So this is for the create a warehouse. So if I go back here and move, so you can see right that this is the item created, and it's almost like 4 minutes we have already deleted the warehouse. So it is now capturing this event, showing us for the creation, and then that's where you can see that. So there still a warehouse drop event is not there. So now if you go back here and let's see right here, this alert is for a pipeline yet, so there isn't really for the even for the creating of a warehouse yet. So there is a big delay between the event alert and then going and the action for the execution data pipeline. But you have seen how it works, so that's great. So you can see that now we have another execution coming here, and this works great. So you can see here it all of a sudden started, and then it waited for next 4 minutes, and then 1 minute, and it is working it through. Looks like it will get there, but if you can afford the delay in the real time, honestly we don't expect this much delay, and we don't expect really can afford this type of behavior. I thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.